Get them streets running.
Your name is?
Terry Stawski,
And what's your superpower?
rock band, songwriter, song creator.
Okay. And how do you know Darren?
Met him on social media through Backwoods Band Support from a good friend of mine. Gave a shout out saying he was needing some people to interview in the music industry and doing anything that's interesting and cool, and I gave him an answer out that I could come do the show with him, and here we are.
So you're a musician.
Yes, songwriter for probably about 15 years now. I've been playing professionally as an all-original band, Sidereal Day, and my other band previous to that was Heavy Water, D2O. Got pretty good reviews, I guess you could say. I put a single out, got played airplay in South Africa and Japan, and did pretty good. Sold like 600,000 copies. And had a disagreement, kind of wrong business workings with the record label, and so now I'm trying it all on my own. Been pushing the band, getting pretty far now. Done a show at Busch Stadium. Done shows Pops and like 20 other big venues in St. Louis recently with our new single. Just hoping to make our dreams come true, as my buddy Mike from Backwoods always keeps pushing. Like, go for your dream, do what makes you happy, and nothing can go wrong, so to speak.
What is your thoughts, comments, views on Darren's mix of mayhem and craziness, as well as the keeping people motivated and inspired in his ways?
I like his approach. Just be original, kind of take people for who they are and the entertainment for how it's going, and capture live reality. Okay. I think that's the best way to get a show. Everybody's interested in what people's doing, but I think it's cool to see what people's doing that you don't know behind the scenes too. The roughness, the toughness of the entertainment life that's kind of what I was gonna try to pass over, is that it's not easy. It isn't easy at all. I have legal car business, had it for 25 years now, and playing music and trying to get your name out there is like the hardest business that I've ever attempted, and I'm really good at all my other business that I've ever done, and this one is the hardest one. Getting all of your members, 4 people, to be on the same idea, same page, and then get them to the point of getting a show, and then actually doing the show without people being sick or your car's broke down, you can't make it. I'm like, when I do a business, it's just me, what I'm doing, in the day. And then now it's 4 people. Their whole life has to be like surrounded what you're doing. So it's been an adventure, but we're making a name for ourselves. Sidereal Day. We just changed our name of our band and went more metal, restructured the band this year, and already have 5 shows lined up. Starting March 22nd, I think, is our first show. Went and met with Bobby Amaru down in Welcome to Rockville in Florida, and we're scheduling some shows with them with Saliva, and then we're also working with Josie Scott's Saliva also. So hopefully that works out, and we'll be opening some shows for them. And Bobby Amaru asked us to do the out of the country shows, which is for 6 weeks, and that's just so hard to think of 4 people leaving their jobs behind to go overseas for 6 weeks.
Absolutely.
Probably 7 weeks, with travel time. Your jobs just don't hold on. So it's like you have to take off and just do it. Go for it.
Yep.
Make that break.
Can you share a fun fact about yourself that most people don't know?
I'm a mad scientist behind the scenes. I have a shop where I do experiments and inventions. My grandfather was a famous inventor, and I guess he passed that on to me, and I work on a lot of projects. I'm signed on with NASA as a independent contractor, and I give them upload data that they are needing for certain projects. I sign on with, I go against like 170 people in one in one class, basically like MIT. It would be working on the same project as me, myself, just one person. And we work with atmospheric problems, working to capture CO2, you know, whether or not we need to capture CO2, kind of that's where I went. They had a project where they were looking to make food for the astronauts that was grown live in the space shuttle so they could travel for 4 months at a time and not have to eat the MREs and the prepackaged foods. So we were working on solar exchange system so that you can get the solar light, solar particles into the vessel to grow the plants and stuff. So I was just looking online, finding all the data that would help them to get the project going, and then I upload it onto my page, and then they use it. And so far, I've helped with 2 major accomplishments. One was NASA has a light sail. It goes up into the upper atmosphere, up into the troposphere, captures CO2 particles, and then as the UV light comes on through the sunlight, this sail ship, which is just a small, thin fabric, it's just like graphene paper type stuff, but it actually lifts up into the upper troposphere, and it captures particles and brings them back down at nighttime.
Wow.
So
very interesting.
I do quite a bit of stuff that people don't know behind the scenes also, besides being in a band. And
Super weird shit. Didn't see that. When I look at you, I'm like, nope, that's not right. That's weird. I'm just kidding. So, well, I appreciate you. And are you going to perform today on the show, or is it just an interview?
I'm going to play an acoustic song, an original. It's called Hold On. I wrote it probably 12, 15 years ago somewhere. I don't really play my acoustic stuff in the metal band, so it's been a good year or so since I've even played this song, but we're going to give it our best shot.
All right, awesome. Well, it's great to meet you.
Same here.